Hi Scorpio, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for February 2018. This month I laid out the 5-card Rainbow Tarot spread for you using the Robin Wood Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Ascendant, and Scorpio Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. All that being said, Scorpio, now into your reading for February 2018. And the first card you have here, Scorpio, is the 10 of Pentacles. This card has shown up for many of the signs this month. I mean, really, probably half of them so far. And this is receiving an inheritance, money coming to you through family channels. You could have a gift of cash coming to you, receive an inheritance. You could win the lottery. You could get a raise or a bonus, or more money is coming to you in some manner. You could be working together in a couple with someone, and you and your partner are generating a lot of money together as a couple. I feel like some of you are finding out some new and different and interesting things about money, and there does seem to be some kind of turn of events that's happening in regard to money for you. You may start to figure things out. Things are coming out, so it could be secrets or just some things you're finding out about. You may start working in tandem with someone. Maybe you're going to be a business partner with someone, or if you already own your own business, maybe you're joining your forces or your business with somebody else. If you work for somebody else, maybe your bosses are making two people work together on a project or something, because I feel for some of you, you're working on something with someone. Now, this could also be in your love life, in your love relationship. Maybe you and your partner are starting your own business, but working with somebody or in tandem with somebody comes up here. And for some reason, it's going to generate money for you, because this is a money card. I feel like some of you Scorpios are going to finally get some kind of relief, because I feel like a debt for you also gets paid off. Either somebody else pays it off for you or you do it. But I do see some of you feeling relieved about a debt getting paid off. Some of you could have a family member that passes away. And it could have already happened, and that now the inheritance is coming in. Some of you, it could be a lot of money. Some of you might just be minor. This could also apply if you have in-laws. A father-in-law could pass away to you, because it feels like a male. Could even be an uncle, but it really feels like father, grandfatherly energy passing. And then you could get some money. Like I said, either you or your significant other, they may have already passed away. It doesn't mean somebody's dying here right now, but it does seem like for some of you, this money is coming through an inheritance. I also see some of you figuring out ways to bypass things. So if there's any like paperwork that you have to do, you may find a way to get out of having to do that paperwork, or like if there's any loopholes in anything, like how you can get out of paying taxes on something, or having to getting out of having to pay for something, I don't know, loopholes and finding ways around things and getting out of having to do things you don't really want to do also comes up for you in February 2018. Now, the next card you have is the 5 of Rods. This card showed up for Aquarius. It also showed up for, I'm not sure which other sign. Another sign got it. You're getting it here too, and this is a struggle. It's either an internal struggle going on in you, or it's a struggle with coworkers and family members, or it could be struggle with any groups you belong to. I do feel that some of you Scorpios are getting tired of feeling like you have to combat negative things people are either saying about you or to you, or both. There's certain people that you're trying to keep things from and not tell them things anymore, maybe because of it. It's because I see certain people, you're like, I'm not telling them that. I don't want them to know about that, because I feel like you don't want to hear any like more backlash coming to you from them. This could be your family. It could be family members you're doing this with. And that could be a family you raised yourself, or a family you were born into. It could be either kind of family, or in-laws it could even be. I do feel that some of you Scorpios are going to feel a little spiteful and vindictive. Like there may be some people, like you're filing it away in your mind. There's some people that you may want to either get back at, or have a, I don't want to say a fight, but have like words with them at a later date. Maybe not right now, but it could be now, because this is the fighting, like struggling card. You may also feel like, I'm hearing the words, people sitting around a campfire telling stories. And some of the stories may be brought up, may be about you, or you're there. One or the other, but I also get the feeling like you feel like you're being tricked or deceived by someone. That comes up, but who is that going to be, Scorpio? I mean, really, you know so many people. Is it your significant other? Is it a friend? Is it a relative? Is it an ex? I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you, but you know, you're very, very psychic and intuitive. The Scorpios very often are. And that applies to whether you have Scorpio rising or moon as well. That's just as the same with the psychic part. So I feel like you're going to know it. You're either going to sense it, or that you're going to know it somehow, intuitively, psychically, spidey sense wise. You're going to know somebody's like trying to trick you or deceive you about something. You want to prove somebody wrong. And I also feel like you're going to have the attitude that if somebody didn't learn their lesson, you're going to teach it to them, or you're going to prove it to them. And this could be like your kids, but it could also be in like if you're angry at them way. So, you know, it could be maybe you're like, I want to teach my kids a lesson. They're not doing the right things, or they're not following their schoolwork well. So I want to teach them a lesson. But it could be a different kind of, I want to teach somebody a lesson. Because I also get that energy of like, you know, you underestimated me, or you tricked me, or lied to me, or you deceived me, or you whatever. And so now you're going to teach them a lesson. I do get that vibe here. Don't get mad at me, Scorpio. It is how it's coming up. So now you have, this card also came up for Libra. You have the 8 of Cups, and this is turning away and walking away from something emotionally speaking. You're turning away from something emotionally speaking, and you're heading off on a new journey. And the new journey may even be unknown, but you have that stick of power and control in your hand. So even if you're like, I don't know where I'm going, you're still going to be like in control, and you're going. If you feel like you've been lied to or deceived or tricked, I do feel you're going to be talking to someone else about it. It could be a lawyer. It could be confiding in a friend. But I also pick up, if it was somebody in love for you that you feel tricked and deceived by, you're going to be talking to somebody else that has the potential to become a romantic partner for you. So it could even be like they start out as a friend and a confidant, but you end up getting into some kind of affair or love relationship with them. I also see you coming to some conclusions in your mind in February, like, you know what, this stuff isn't working out for me. I've got to do something differently. And you may feel like, you know what, I'm analyzing what I've been doing, and has what I've been doing working for me, or do I need to change my protocol of what I accept, what I don't accept, what relationships I'm in, who I trust, who I don't, where I work, or, you know, am I happy there? Like, I feel like you're starting to come to this like epiphany of like, you have to change, like you're going to change something you're going to do. And one of the things you're changing is you're walking away from something here. It's clear, because you feel like something or someone has emotionally led you astray. And again, who's it going to be for you, Scorpio? I'm going to say it again. It's a general reading. This could be your kids leading you astray. It could be your spouse leading you astray. It could be your best friend leading you astray. It could be a close confidant or coworker or a boss. I mean, who is it? But whoever it is, wherever you feel like this is the case, you're going to start to feel like, I have to take the power back into my hands. And I have to stop giving my power and energy over to others and stop doing things, whether it's work, a love relationship, a pattern of behavior of some sort. You're going to see that you need to make some change. And then that change and that determination, like determination is high this month for a lot of the signs. A lot of signs are determined. You've got it too. In a little different way, but I see in a couple ways I see it for you. And in one way, I see you're like, you know what? I have to be the master of my own destiny. I can't rely on these other people or this job or this situation to do the right things for me or to serve me the way I need to have my life go. So I'm cutting them out. But mostly, it's you're going to change something you're doing. Maybe you're going to move. Maybe you're going to get a new job. Maybe you're going to start dating somebody new. Maybe you're going to get a divorce. Maybe you're going to stop communicating with this friend. Whatever it is, you are making a move to change something for you. Next card you have here, Scorpio, is the Eight of Pentacles. This is card of the apprentice. You could be learning a new craft, learning a new skill, starting a new job, starting a new business, having fine attention to detail. You could be receiving money for the work that you're doing or this craft or thing you're learning, because 8 will attract money to you. I feel like you're figuring out everything new, almost like you're on a new plane of existence. This must be some kind of turning point year for you, Scorpio, because I feel like you feel like you're on a different plane or a different level now, or you're seeing things differently, or your perspective has changed. Some of you may feel overwhelmed and you want less tasks to do, less jobs to do, more time to relax, have less pressures put on you. Some of you may feel like overtaxed by other people's expectations of you, or too much work that people are loading up on you, or too many responsibilities in a variety of different areas, because I feel like some of you feel like these are too many things to do, or too many different tasks, or too many things to worry about, and that you need some kind of break. I'm going to tell you what, though. I do feel that you are going to be figuring out the most difficult projects, plans, ideas, codes that need broken, things that need to be figured out in front of you. Your mind is becoming very, I'm not saying you didn't have a strong intelligence and a keen mind and analytical and good at dissecting things and focus, great focus, but for some reason it's increasing. Even though I feel like it's a little contradictory, Scorpio, don't be mad at me. I see you on one hand with all the sweat on your brow and going, phew, this is too much to do. This is too many things. I'm tired of looking at all these things. I'm tired of having to figure everything out, or look into all these details, or this work is too complicated, or I'm getting asked to do too much, or I'm doing too much for too many different people. However, I feel like this month and maybe next, you're going to be really, really extremely focused and great at problem solving and task oriented, and getting down to the meat and potatoes of what's going on with things, and really your intelligence is at an all-time high. You've got like all the buttons and gears are switched on. I see them swimming around in your head, spinning around like gears on a clock. And like laser focus. You're gonna have so it's like a dichotomy. I see you wanting a break and you don't want to do like too much, like you may feel like too much stress and pressure is getting put on you at work or home and family or both. But on the other hand, I see you delving into it really strongly and figuring a lot of things out. The next card you have here, Scorpio, is the Magician. This is the card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in the ethers and in the spiritual plane, you can manifest into physical reality. I do feel that for some reason this month and this year, you are going to feel like you're the master of your own ship and the master of your own destiny. And I feel that some of you Scorpios, if you've kind of been leaving it up to someone else or hoping someone else was going to carry the ball or hoping someone else would come in and come to the rescue, I feel like you're becoming extremely powerful, extremely strong, very much in control, wanting to steer the ship. So again, I go back to what came up in one of your other cards. I feel like you're taking charge of what's happening for you and you're making some kind of changes. That same kind of feeling is coming up here with the Magician. And I see some of you saying, I'm going to show people how it's done. And this how it's done could be you changing you, your appearance, your home, your possessions, living a different kind of lifestyle, maybe a better lifestyle or a healthier lifestyle or whatever it is. You're going to be showing some people how it's done. This could also be in a work-related way, not just your own personal self of like how you live and how you look. You could also be showing them like, yeah, I'm going to show you how it's done at your job, like show up other people that may be in the same department or same field as you. That kind of energy comes up here. You may have a friend that comes to you that has some difficulty that you're going to find out about or hear about, and you may try to help them. You may give them a place to stay, or you may be giving them some money, or you could be helping them with advice. But I see some of you helping out. To me, it comes up as a friend. It could even be a relative, but I really feel it's a friend. And you're going to be helping them out in some manner because they got some issue or some problem, and you want to help them. You may have felt like November, December, January, and maybe even into February, like it felt rocky or difficult for you. And then they're showing me an onion, and they're saying it's just all these layers of the onion you needed to peel off. You're going to quit something. You're going to give up something. I hear like give up something for Lent. Well, we're not near Lent, I don't believe, no. But I feel like that may be just a symbol to say you're going to give something up. This could be anything. Like if you smoke cigarettes, you could be giving it up. If you eat sugar and you don't want to eat it anymore, you could be giving it up. Maybe you smoke cigarettes or you take prescription medicine for something and you feel like, I'm getting hooked on it or addicted to it. You could be giving it up. So giving something up for Lent, even though I know it's not Lent, that's what the guide said, could be happening. So if you don't do it now, maybe you are going to do it when Lent is occurring. If you have any relative or in-law that passes away, you could be helping getting involved in the family of cleaning something out. Like, maybe their house needs to get cleaned out. They passed away and now you got to get rid of their clothes, take them to Goodwill, or give them to, the veterans, or, going through paperwork or old boxes and stuff and throwing things away. So you might get involved in that kind of activity in February or March, Scorpio. So I hope this reading was of help to you. I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please remember to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And Scorpio, if you would like to get a continuation of this reading where I look into my crystal for you for more predictions and messages from my spirit guides for the month of February 2018, you can access these videos for download and purchase as always, by clicking on the link below this video in the Show More section. And it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for February 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. You can also access these videos by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu. My website was redone in the first week of January because the server changed its formats and updated it. I had to change my website over. So now you just click on the words on my menu, videos. That first videos page that will come up will be where the most current videos are. So it will be at the top, and it's going to say February 2018 Psychic Crystal Readings for each sign of the zodiac. You just click on your sign, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I wish you a fantastic month of February, Scorpio, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace. If you're interested in getting my Eclipse Effects Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac, where I pulled 3 cards from the Robin Wood Tarot deck and then looked into the crystal to give you predictions, messages, and insights from my spirit guides for how these eclipses in January of 2018 and February of 2018 will affect you, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the other link below this video in the Show More section. And these videos are also available on the videos page on my website. Thank you so much.